lot, or just a plain old toaster strudel. I used to love toaster strudels, but ever since becoming vegan again, I can no longer eat the brands that I used to buy. So I figured, hey, why not just make it myself? So that is what I am doing right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish peeling these apples, and these are just green apples. And what I'll do is just slice them into inch thick pieces, and we will be ready to roll from there. Okay, so I have peeled my apples. I'm going to go ahead and cut these up into inch thick pieces. Nothing like a tangy apple. I'm just going to throw them into my container here. This green apple is really good. Can I just eat this green apple for a minute? I had a green apple in so long. It's so tangy and sweet. I've chopped my apples, and I'm going to go ahead and get my puff pastry out of the freezer, so you want it to stay nice and cold. I have about 2 tablespoons in here of vegan butter. And here I have my apple sugar. So this is apple sugar, and I have my brown sugar replacement. So this is swerve. So I have these two mixed together in here. Right here I have my apricot puree. So what I did was boiled about 4 cups of water, and I have about 3 apricots. So I put that in the pot, let it boil, let it get real soft, and I tried to leave about a ½ cup of liquid in there with the apricots, and I threw it all into a blender, just blended it up. So right now I'm just straining it out, and I still have a little bit left here. Using something that I can move the puree around, that way the liquid can get through the strainer. It's getting very full of the pulp, so I may have to take some of this out, that way it can strain a little bit better here. It was straining pretty good in the beginning, but now it's full of pulp. So what you want is that nice thick juice without the puree. Almost like a nice thick syrup. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I don't need that much more, so I'm just going to put it back over here and let it sit. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get my pastry out of the freezer. Also, I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to about 400. Alright, so I'm going to try to move very fast here. That way my pastry stays nice and cold. And what I love about puff pastry sheets is that they are accidentally vegan. So that's always a plus. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and unroll these. We do have to thaw them out first for about 40 minutes. But what I did was just pop mine into the microwave on quick defrost for about 20 seconds. And so as you can see, they are rolling out nicely. So I think what I'm going to do is not cut them, but just leave them in a nice long rectangle as it is. And so what I'll do is just make 3 from each sheet. And like I said, I'm going to try to be fast here. We might have to put him up here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and lay my apples on each sheet. They are already turning brown on me, so hurry and get those on there. So what I'm going to do is just brush them with my butter, my vegan butter. And you can put more apples if you like. I don't really think I have enough apples. I might put a little bit more. So what I'm going to do next is take my apple sugar mixed with my swerve, which is the brown sugar replacement, and I'm going to use my handy dandy little brusher again. I'm just going to brush this over each one. so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then once it's finished, I'll take my brush again and brush it with the apricot and rum mixture. Alright, so my toaster strudels are done, or my apple galette is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and So I'm going to go ahead and brush it with my apricot mixture. Alright, so I'm going to take my rum and I'm just going to mix it into my apricot mixture here. I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to dab it into my mixture and coat each one of these generously. After coating each one, I'm just going to let it sit and cool. So I have let this sit and cool, and this is my first time trying this recipe. I was just racking my brain on what sugars to use to keep it vegan because of the brown sugar and the bone char in that. But there are a lot of brown sugar replacements or alternatives for vegans. So I am ready for my taste test, so I'm excited to see how it's going to taste. Flaky. Really good though. It tastes just like oh my goodness, so flaky. Y'all, excuse me, I might have it all over my lips. I did not expect it to be that flaky. I thought that only happened in commercial products, not ones you make at home. So, oh man, it is very flaky. It tastes really good. I probably could add a little bit more sugar, but I don't like a lot of sweet anyway, so this is like perfect for me. But you can add a little bit more sugar if you need to. This is very good. I'm actually impressed. I am impressed with myself. Like, I don't have to go to the store and worry about, oh, I can't eat toaster strudels anymore. And I can try it in different flavors. Maybe I'll make like a strawberry one, because I used to love the strawberry toaster strudels. This is really good, really flaky. Let's listen to it. Let's see if you can listen to it. I wanted to bring the camera a little bit closer because I want you all to try to hear the flakiness. So I'm super impressed on how flaky this is, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't change, just enhance. Bye-bye.